before I got to fighting, or when fighting got to me, I looked to find examples on the field of chivalry, and I saw mighty arms much stronger than my arms could ever be. So I thought perhaps that field was not for me. But still I stayed and watched the fighting, till one figure stood apart, in armor newly fashioned and a helm more pot than art. But each blow was thrown with honor and a lightness of the heart. So I took that step which soon became a start. 'Cause she was not the biggest fighter, nor one to raise a fuss, but I remember being proud that she was one of us. And we might never stand together in a shield wall side by side. Because of her I lift my sword with pride. She was ladylike and lively, not the type you would expect, with a braver heart than many and a slot shot to respect. And I guess she'd once decided this was where she'd like to be, and I thought if she could do it, why not me? 'Cause she was not the biggest fighter, nor one to raise a fuss, but I remember being proud that she was one of us. And we might never stand together in a shield wall side by side. Because of her I lift my sword with pride. So now as I gather armor, bits and pieces here and there, I think about examples, how you act and what you dare. 'Cause you never know who's watching or how far that story goes. Where'er that lady is, I hope she knows. 'Cause she was not the biggest fighter, nor one to raise a fuss, but I remember being proud that she was one of us. And we might never stand together in a shield wall side by side. Because of her I lift my sword with pride. No, we might never stand together in a shield wall side by side. Because of her I lift my sword with pride.
I chose the song One of Us by Heather Dale because whenever I hear it, no matter how bad a day I'm having, I always feel better. It reminds me of my personal heroes, Rebecca Sugar, an animator, a musician, and creator of my favorite show, Steven Universe. She actually inspired me to want to be an animator too someday, and create shows, write music, animate drawings, make up stories, and all the fixings that go along with it. And Shane Dawson, the quirky, crazy, raunchy, hilarious, and kind of scary YouTube personality with the biggest heart and best intentions, who reminds me every day to always be myself, no matter how weird or edgy or goofy or nerdy I am. He's the one that made me realize just how much I love making videos. He also emphasizes the message that you should never let yourself get discouraged by what other people might say or think of you. No matter what flaws you may have, just do what makes you happy. And he puts out new videos every single day in an effort to brighten somebody else's. And someday, I want to be just like them. Okay, so I didn't want to make this video to promote myself or anything like that. As I said in the beginning, it's really just meant to, honor Rebecca Sugar and Shane Dawson in my own way.
Listen, I know it was real incredibly cheesy and corny and lame, especially that bit at the end, but okay, I was going for honesty. Right? Right. This was a video I was making for a multimedia class assignment, and I just wanted it to mean something. Actually, a lot of videos on my channel is from school because I don't really have that much time to put that effort into making my own personal videos. At least not yet. I'm working on it, okay? Either way, I'm just really proud of how it turned out, and I only had a week to complete it, so but still, okay? Anyway, this is my last thing. Then you can go home and live your life. The clip at the beginning was actually a reenactment of the first time I ever saw Rebecca Sugar. I was just drawing in my living room, and her commercial came on TV, and it was her interview introducing Steven Universe. And I just saw this lady who was just cool and approachable and plays ukulele and just loves making stories, and I actually was able to do it professionally, and all I could think is, I want to be able to do that. Like, it was the coolest thing, and that's really when I started to realize that was even a possibility for me out there. I mean, I live in small town, rural Iowa, and I've never even met anybody remotely related to animation or anything of that kind of work, and I'd never even thought or even heard of it before, but now that's what I want to do. I want to go into a career of that, and I'm excited, and I don't think I'm going to give up on it. And then there's Shane. Actually, the first time I saw him, it's a funny story, really, okay? So I just kind of randomly stumbled upon him while I was searching through some Onision videos, and then so I was scrolling, and then I saw one that said, waffle iron plus size Barbie. And I was like, what the heck? Why is Onision waffle ironing a Barbie? So I started watching it, and I think it took me at least 5 minutes for it to register in my brain that, wait a minute, I don't think that's Onision. Then I scrolled down, and it turns out it was a guy named Shane. Who could this be? I had no idea at the time. So I just kept watching his videos, and now I'm a huge fan. And the reason why I'm posting this on here isn't really to promote myself at all. Like my other videos, yeah, that's me just trying to make people laugh and be entertaining, and also from school, and yeah, 2 birds, 1 stone, whatever. I'm really not making this part to promote myself at all. It might look like it because since I'm in the video along with them, but it's really not. I'm really just a kid whose life they really made a difference in, and this is just my way of attempting to tell them that. And I don't know if anyone really is ever going to see this because it's not like I have much content on my channel as of right now. I'm very busy, okay? And the content I do have isn't anywhere near anything that could make me popular, but which is because I'm a kid, okay? I go to school 8 primetime hours of the day, 5 days a week, but that doesn't mean I don't want to make more, because I do. I have so many ideas for music videos. I recently wrote some new songs that I'm really excited to, that I'm really proud of, and hopefully people will like them. And when I get the time soon, I will post them. I'm just struggling with finding the direction for this channel right now, and so probably just for now expect a mishmash of a bunch of different kinds of stuff. This isn't about me, it's about them. They really are my heroes. They inspired me to have the confidence to just start making things and putting them out there. And sorry, I wrote down this whole little speech here because another one of my flaws, I'm bad at just sitting down and saying what's off the top of my head. But I'm trying here, okay? This is genuine. These two people, even though I've never met them, I've just inspired me to start making things and be myself and not be afraid to put myself out there and be scared of what people will think. Because another big thing of why I'm making this is because creative people, or genuinely good people, have always been overlooked in history. They never get enough credit or told enough how amazing they really are. And nobody really makes the effort to tell them just how amazing they are. And from everything I've seen of these two people, though I've never actually met them personally, I don't know if that makes me more or less credible, but regardless, you are, from what I can tell, genuinely good human beings. And I've only seen Rebecca in interviews and on TV and stuff with, the fancy studio and the stage lights, but I can tell just from how she talks and that she's just this wonderful person who is just doing something that she's passionate about, and I admire that so much about her. And Shane, I've kind of experienced his YouTube channel backwards, going from his newest videos to his oldest videos, and over the course of that time, I feel like I've gotten to know who he is. I mean, as best as somebody who's never actually met someone can, and I've been astonished. I mean, I read his book, which is huge because let me tell you, I never read anything. Like, I mean, I buy books and then I open them, read 2 pages, and then lose focus, and then I never look at them again. I never get through books, but it gets worse. I got through it in like 3 weeks, which is for me insanely fast. Okay, and it was just so hilarious yet heartbreaking and heartwarming at the same time, and it was so inspiring to me, and I loved it. Hell, I think it's my favorite book. I mean, here's this guy who's just puts himself out there, not sparing any of the nitty-gritty details of who he is, what he's about. He doesn't sugarcoat any of it. It's just him being him in his environment, and he doesn't let other people get to him. Or at least tries not to. And above all, you can tell when he's being honest, and he's genuine, and he just has the best intentions and has this warmness in his heart, and even though he's been through so much, and yet he overcame all of it. Now he's done so well for himself, and now I'm just so proud of him, and he's the best, and he should know it. And all of that, and he's freaking over the top hilarious. I mean, he's like, oh, this is my inspirational life story. Oh, look at Shane. He's such an inspiration. No, he's loud and proud about it. He makes it funny, yet real, and I don't know. It's I don't know. He's just great. He's seriously just not afraid to go there, and he's a success because of that. And personally, I think that takes a lot of courage, and I think he's one of the bravest people I know of. And in ways, I think I like him so much is because I can relate to him. I mean, he always makes the point that he's nothing special, that he can't believe he's just this normal guy with such a rough origin who just started. He just started putting himself out there, doing the thing that he loves most, making videos, and people loved it. People loved him for it, and it makes me think, hey, you know what? Maybe I can too. And I got the ideas. I think I got the skills. I mean, or at least I'm working on it. Okay, I'm in high school, but there's so much I want to do, and I have so much little courage to actually do it with. And I mean, honestly, I'm terrified. Like, all the time, for reasons I don't know why, but I'm no one right now, and like, or at least internet-wise, I don't know if there's a scale or anything, but, I mean, I have incredibly supportive people that love me so much in my life, and I'm so grateful for. And that's even more than Shane had. So, shouldn't I be braver? I mean, should be more willing to try? And I guess not necessarily. Ugh. Drama. As Shane would say, hashtag non-spons. But I just think to myself sometimes, you just gotta be brave. And it's not as hard as you think. You just gotta do it, you know? And what could possibly hurt me if I try? So that's what I'm doing. That's what this is. And I know I would have never had that extra push without these two. And, I mean, I wouldn't have ever realized what career I wanted to go into without Rebecca Sugar. And I would have never really had the courage to start my YouTube channel at all if it wasn't for Shane. And as I watch him, I see sometimes in his videos he mentions that he does get discouraged and nervous, and all I can think of is, Shane, you are amazing. You are original, you're successful, and above all that, you're doing that by being yourself. And I know you have made at least one major positive impact on somebody's life because you are here, and because you've done what you've done, and because you've done all of this, and you should always know that you're great, dude. That's all I can say. Never stop being yourself, because whoever Shane Dawson is, that person's amazing, and I would love to be his friend. And even though this video was cheesy and dumb and probably way too long, I mean, how long even is this? And in 10 years I'll probably look back at this video and cringe. But I think it's important to at least try to tell people about these two and how awesome they really are. 'Cause, I mean, they just mean that much to me. And even though I've never met them, I don't think people, or they personally, get told often enough. Shane's the type of person who often gets judged too quickly because of how risque his jokes are, which they are, but that's also part of what makes him great. And Rebecca Sugar isn't recognized enough for everything she's done, and I know how it feels to pour your heart into something and nobody looks twice, and then you just get in that dark place and feel like nobody cares. But you can just see how capable you are just by looking at them. And really, what's the difference between me and, I don't know, Beyonce? Well, I mean, obviously a lot, but when it comes down to it, she's just another person who eats and sleeps and farts like the rest of us. We put celebrities on such a high pedestal, and we think they're on some other kind of level of reality or something, and we are incapable of doing what they do and living our big dreams. But I don't think that's true. I don't think that has to be true. I mean, I may not be anywhere near as talented as Rebecca Sugar or Shane Dawson or Beyonce, but that doesn't mean I can't try. And I think Shane and Rebecca are living proof of that. That if you really just go out on a limb and give your big dream a shot, the results may just surprise you. And you'll go places you never even dreamed of.
Un momento, por favor. Mas botan una chaqueta. Hello, it's me, being crazy. Yeah.
Sorry, my video just kind of randomly cut out there. Yeah. Anywho, yeah, this is getting longer. Anyway, you two, I am truly proud to call my heroes. And if either of you see this video by some kind of miracle or twist of fate, I want you to know that. And if you're ever at a point in your lives where you feel as though you've never made a difference in anybody's life, I want you to know that you have. And, which you probably already know, but does it ever really hurt for somebody to just come out and say it? Does it? I don't think so. Either way, yeah, that's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. I won't take up any more of your time. I love you amazing people that I only know through the internet. Yeah. I wish you all the happiness in the world.